to the incredible live. Studio audience.
$10.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Best league in the world, fantasy update with league commissioner Eliot Schultz.
This is the best league in the world, fantasy update, week 6 edition. Y'all ready to see some crazy ass shit?
Mike, what's the latest on the big game? I think someone's winning. Back to you.
Previously, on the best league in the world, our matchup of the week was the Ningbo Road Warriors versus the Wagga Wagga Warriors. Ningbo ended up pulling out a blowout win of 107 to 72.2 over the Wagga Wagga Warriors. This was due to the fact of Le'Veon Bell and Andrew Luck putting up numbers, and just a team of the Wagga Wagga Warriors not showing up with Lamar Miller. Too bad. Our other big matchup of the week was the Piscataway Platypi versus the Arizona Devils. The Devils pulled out a stunning win in the final moments of Monday, with Greg Olson putting up 18 to 19 points to solidify another victory based on his tight ends. It's a tough week for Piscataway because they scored the second highest total out of any team that week, and yet they still lost.
We got it. What happened here?
The news.
For the news of the week, you may have remembered that I mentioned that Jawan had a Hurricane Matthew coming in and approaching his life. Luckily for him, he has survived, and a harrowing tale of survival, desperation, struggle, and strife he had. He built a boat out of human carcasses to sail orphans to safety. That's our Jawan. That's our hero.
The Power Rankings Blitz.
This is the Power Rankings Blitz. You ever get the squirts?
12.
Number 12, the Milwaukee Minions. This team has 5 injured players on their roster. They have underperforming receivers in Odell Beckham Jr. and Dez Bryant in his bum, ankles, knees, or whatever the fuck you have you. And one more thing, Mike. Take care of your goddamn bench. I mentioned the injuries. All right.
11.
Number 11, the Twin City Mall Cops. Speaking of underperforming receivers, this team has them. DeAndre Hopkins, 4 points, 5 points, 6 points. That doesn't matter. He's underperforming. You have no consistent flex play. Oh, and Cam Newton, is he returning? Let's see.
10.
Number 10, the Brooklyn Desperados. Speaking of inconsistencies, this team is full of inconsistent QB play. Eli Manning, Blake Bortles, formerly member of the team Carson Palmer, doesn't matter. He's not playing the right one each week. Oh, high picks underperforming and Todd Gurley, that ain't good. And guess what? One of my teams, 1 and 4, you do not have any monster performance weeks from any of your players. Whenever you look at a team that wins, you always see that monster performance. You have yet to have one this year. Get one.
9.
Number 9, the Piscataway Platypi. This is a team with good receivers, good backs, really well-rounded team. They got 2 top tight ends, and guess what? Brady's back. This is a team on the rise. I'm telling you, Mike, you're on the rise. That's my Filkins.
8.
Number 8, the Red Hot Culpeppers. This is a team with good running backs with some to spare. So if you want to trade, this is the man to go for a freaking running back. They have inconsistent wide receivers, but I like their upside. Thank you.
7.
Number 7, the Wagga Wagga Warriors. Yeah, the asshole behind the camera right there. This team goes wherever Breeze goes. Until he finds more consistent threats, you gotta start learning how to cry. Oh, and guess what? Gronk's back. Maybe that's that threat I was just talking about. Maybe you don't need to cry. Oh well.
6.
Number 6, the Ningbo Road Warriors. Le'Veon Bell, he's big, he's fast, he's strong. That's a player I love. Oh, but one who's kind of, maybe has a big week this week, maybe he doesn't. Alshon Jeffrey. Once he starts turning up, this team can be better. But they are only currently good because they have the least points scored against them in the league. You lucky son of a bitch.
5.
Number 5, Philadelphia DJ. Juwan, you got Jonathan Stewart back this week, which is a big help since your flex play's a fucking joke. You got, what is his name, Bryce Butler in? Good luck with that. Oh, which brings up the point. You got a thin-ass bench, man. Thicken that shit up.
4.
Number 4, the Wild Hood Willies. You got Jameis Winston on a bye this week, so that's good for me. You got a thin bench, which includes 3 defenses and an open slot. I'm going to keep mentioning it until you fix that shit. Oh, you do have 2 good backs, though. I like late Sean McCoy and DeMarco Murray. I do like that. It's a solid 1-2 punch.
3.
Number 3, the Arizona Devils. Eric, every single player on your starting team is averaging nearly 10 points or more. I think only one person was below that mark. That is a good team. That means you're a guaranteed 90 points. And if you just add 5 points here and there, you're looking at a good week. All thanks to, more so, your tight ends. Who the hell plays 2 tight ends a week and keeps winning? You do. You improve your quarterback and add another running back, I think you got a solid fucking team.
2.
Number 2, the Tuckahoe Tadpoles. Jamal Charles is back until his ACL tears in half and just... You do have a deep bench, deep lineup. Jamal Charles returning is only improving it. This is a really good team, and it's a team to reckon with, and I'm ready to face you.
1.
Number 1, the Akron Sock Snatchers. That's me, motherfuckers. That's me. This team is good because I got Big Ben and David Johnson. Those 2 combined for between 50 and 60 points a week. The rest of my team files into place, and I'm looking at 110 points. I don't want to see any of you assholes beat me with that shit. Yeah, you're scared now, motherfuckers.
1 question with the commish.
And this is 1 question with the commish. This week's question is from Brad Delfeld. A train is traveling east at 82 miles per hour and another west at 67 miles per hour. At what point did you decide to be a corrupt commissioner? Well, every year, this shit is fucking asked. If you don't want me as commish, fucking take the job from me. I am clean as a fucking whistle. My breaking point is here.
Fantasy Picks with Andrew.
Welcome to Fantasy Picks with Andrew. There he is, Andrew Mills. Guy we do our picks with. Here we go. You ready for our picks?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Our first matchup is the Twin City Mall Cops versus the Wagga Wagga Warriors. Who do you have?
Pains me to go Wagga Wagga the 3rd week in a row since you let me down the past 2 weeks, but I'm gonna have to do it.
I'm going to agree with you. I am also picking the Wagga Wagga Warriors. And our next matchup, the Ningbo Road Warriors versus the Milwaukee Minions. Who do you got?
I got Ningbo coming along strong in these last few weeks, so I'm riding the train.
As do I. I have the same pick. Next up, the Philadelphia DJ versus the Brooklyn Desperados. Who you got?
This is gonna be my upset of the week.
Okay.
I have Ethan turning around his losing streak and defeating Juwan, who has been trending downwards the last.
Okay. I am picking the Brooklyn Desperados. It is not my official upset pick, but I am picking the Brooklyn Desperados as well. Our next matchup, the Tuckahoe Tadpoles, you, versus the Piscataway Platypi. What do you got?
I'm gonna have to go with myself.
No
I like my
surprises.
team so far. Got Jamal Charles on the comeback. Hopefully he has the week that Le'Veon Bell did.
Yeah, there's a lot of hopes. For my upset of the week, I am picking the Piscataway Platypi over Andrew. The Tuckahoe Tadpoles. Yes, I have chosen that. I have chosen that. Our next matchup, the Arizona Devils versus the Red Hot Cold Peppers. Who do you got?
I got uptrending red hot cold peppers.
I have the same pick as you. I have the red hot cold peppers as well. As you said, actually I shouldn't even say upstart. Every single week of the show I kept on saying, watch out for the red hot cold peppers. Watch out. Better start watching out. And for our matchup of the week, we have the Wildwood Willies versus the Akron Sock Snatchers. Who do you have? And why?
Well, I wanted to pick the Willies, but seeing as I don't see what he's going to be doing with this kicker quarterback this week, I'm going to have to play it safe and go with Akron because it's a pretty good lineup there.
Thank you. All right, for my pick, I have myself as well. As you mentioned, Spencer has key buys in Jameis Winston and Aguayo. I mean, I don't necessarily consider that one a key buy, but, they're main pieces of his team. His team's still tough with his two awesome running backs in LeSean McCoy and DeMarco Murray, which could squeak out a close game, but I have to go with myself and the Akron Sock Snatchers. This has been Fantasy Picks with Andrew.
It's just great. And that's all I gotta say.
Let's get real with Bradley Delco.
Oh, all right, we're here again with Let's Get Real with Bradley Delpha, because I'm saying it, all right. This week we're talking about an underperforming team by a cool, uncorrupted coach by Evan. There he is. He's out there. He's looking. All right. Top of the list, Carson Wentz. In comes the unintercepted pass streak, and there it went. All right, he put up aggressively mediocre stats with 20.9 points. You need to get that up if you want to keep the W's up. All right, moving on. It wasn't Miller time this week. 2.4 points. Flipper's offense didn't come to play. You need to start playing. All right, moving along, Jarvis Landry. I'd say don't quit your day job, but that's football. So I'd say you need to start working nights and double shifting that, because you keep playing like this, you ain't going to keep playing, all right? Sterling Shepard, you got to pave the way for your namesake and start shepherding in and start getting those tutties. For the love of God, start getting touchdowns, okay? All right. Rob Gronkowski, he came back. He put up some good numbers, but that's nothing to talk about, all right? There's something that is to talk about, all right? Drew Brees and Michael both sat this week on bye weeks. You get those people in, and you're turning that loss into a win. Yeah.
Accolades of the past.
This is Accolades of the Past. This time we go back to the year 2012, a year full of fear, anger, happiness, and eventual sour pride. The year was 2012, and the Death Valley Dinos, with their league manager, their GM, Tim Carlson, winning the league. Unbeknownst to most of the league, that team eventually turned into yours truly, the league manager, my second team, because Tim Carlson, unfortunately, never paid attention to his team. His players grew tired, cold, hungry for attention, for love, compassion. I provided that. And once they received that love and that compassion, they moved forward in an 8-5 season and won the eventual championship. A tale of two leaders. This has been Accolades of the Past.
The Wrap.
This is the wrap of our Week 6 Fantasy Update Show. I'm going to leave us tonight with a great feeling in my gut, because a few hours ago the Cubs just beat the Giants in the NLDS. It was wonderful. It was fulfilling. But I want more. I'm hungry. My loins ache. This has been the wrap. Tune in next week for
This has been the Best League in the World Fantasy Update, Week 6.
You got that ESPN Zoom out now?
Send all corrupt commissioner messages to Eliot at InsaneLlama.com. Let's make this league great again.
Want it?